Hey guys, 707 here, and today I'm going to be showing you my PS1 games collection. I've already showed you my consoles and my PS2 games, and I'm going to have some updates coming soon. Also, if you're keeping up with that part too. But for now, I'm going to keep up with the next part and show you my PS1 games. I only have 21 games, but it's grown a lot the last month or so, and I have some really good ones, so that's what really counts, I guess. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. I have reorganized my shelf a little bit. There's a lot of empty space. I took out all the movies that were on it because I ran out of space for games. I did only have them on this one side. Now I have them on both sides. It's mostly the cartridge games that I don't have taking up all the space. So eventually that will be filled though very quickly, I'm sure. So I have all my PS1 games right over here. They're very hard to see, I'm sure. Bad lighting, but I'm going to pull them out so you can see them pretty good. Starting off, Crash 2, Cortex Strikes Back. I do not have the original Crash Bandicoot. I do want to get it. Crash 3, well, Crash Warped. It's Crash 3, though. It doesn't really say that anywhere on it. It does kind of right there, but yeah, that's Crash 3, and that's probably my favorite in the Crash series. If I had to pick one, it'd probably be that one. Civilization 2. Now, a lot of these don't have the cases. I'm going to have to print them out, same as PS2 ones. It just depends on where you get them. You know, I don't go to the store and buy all these. These you can't even buy in the store hardly anymore. Driver 2, that's a double disc. I used to have Driver 1. I don't really know what happened to it. The next ones coming up are probably the best ones that I have in the collection as far as gameplay and price. Final Fantasy VII. This is probably one of the most expensive games that I own. I got a really good deal on it, but this game is worth over $100. It's in brand new condition. It has the book and the original case with the discs, all 3 discs. It's in very good shape. The discs are like brand new. So this one I was very excited about. I got this in a package deal with 8 and 9, which I'm about to show you, for $60. You just cannot beat that. That is a good price just for this one alone. So then, Final Fantasy VIII. This one, also, all 4 discs. There's a disc underneath there as well. And the book there. Like I said, these were in a package deal, and so they were all very cheap, and they're in very good condition, very brand new condition. And then Final Fantasy IX. Now the only thing, I wish that I had gotten the black label Final Fantasy VII, but that's not a huge deal to me. It actually is to a lot of people, because the green label is worth a little bit less, but it's still worth a lot of money, and I'm very proud to have it. So, yeah, this is the same 4 discs with the book. I dropped the strategy guide that comes with it on the floor down there. Don't really need that, though. It's only for like the first 15 minutes of the game. And there's the other 2 discs. Okay, moving on. Gran Turismo. I want to get the second one too. I really love the Gran Turismo series. I only bought 3 on the PS2. I originally had gotten 3 and I hated it. It just had really weird controls for me. But then I had also had the original Gran Turismo on PS1 and I loved it. So I ended up getting 3 and I loved it then. I don't know. Jet Moto 2. I did not know what this game even was when I first got it. And then I sort of popped it in for a minute and I was like, okay. And I had kept it for a long time. And then I played it again and I loved it. I don't know, it just hit me. It was a really good game. Legend of Dragoon. This is probably one of the top RPGs outside of the Final Fantasy trilogy on the PlayStation. I got this for $10. Not too bad. And it's in good shape too. Not bad shape. This is also a 4-disc game. This is a really, really long game. Even compared to Final Fantasy 8 and 9, this is a really long game. Okay. Metal Gear Solid. Also a very fine game. This is a... crap if I could get it open. This is a 2-disc game. So I have both discs there. Interesting colored discs. And then also, this is a lesser known game. This is Metal Gear Solid VR Missions. It's kind of like an expansion to Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, I have the printed cover because I just got the game in like a old case, you know, just a clear jewel case or whatever. But yeah, this game is actually worth quite a bit, around $40, and I got it for $5. I was very happy to do that, and it's pretty fun. I mean, I like the actual Metal Gear Solid better, but who's complaining? This is an interesting game. Monster Rancher Battle Card Episode 2. That's a mouthful. Yeah, this is pretty much like a Pokemon type trading card game. It has an interesting kind of feature that when you put in a DVD or a CD, it will create a special card based on the code or whatever that's on it. So you'll have more of a better chance of getting stuff through a CD or DVD that was created before this game, but you'll also get different things from the ones created afterwards. I don't really know how exactly that works, but I think it's still just a random... I don't think it's really actually based on the codes. I still think it's just random. Namco Museum, Volume 3. It's okay. Whatever. Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey. This is a really good game. I enjoyed the Oddworld series, as I also have Abe's Exodus. This is a longer game. This is a 2-disc game. And I don't know why, but they did not put the discs in the front. They put both discs in the back of the case, which I find extremely odd. But, oh well. I still think that they could find some way. I mean, it's cool to have like the double case or whatever, but they still could find a way to just keep it in one case. This is Pac-Man World. Good lord. Come on. Okay, there we go. Pac-Man World. It's kind of like a 3D Pac-Man game. It's interesting and slightly fun, but it's not my favorite. Rainbow Six, the original. This is actually the latest game that I got for $2. You know, pretty good. Can't beat the classics. This game I used to have a blast with. This is a really interesting game. It's based on the, you know, sheepdog and wolf cartoons, like Looney Tunes. It's called Sheep Raider. Very interesting, cartoony game. It's a lot of fun. I definitely suggest picking that one up. Spyro Year of the Dragon. I actually had the original, but then I traded it to get something else that is much better, in my personal opinion, some NES games. The day I bought the original Spyro the Dragon, I traded it for that. And I got a much better deal out of it, so I was happy with that. It's not exactly hard to find. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. I'm actually getting where I own... Yeah, I own all but the first Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Yeah. And finally, wrapping it up, Twisted Metal 3. So that is all 21 of my PS1 games. So probably up next will be either Genesis or NES. I'm thinking definitely Genesis, but I don't know. So stay tuned for all that, and this rack will definitely fill up fast. And like I said, I'll have an update coming up soon with some new games and accessories in it. So see you guys then.